Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Groudon with Dragon Tail. This is amazing. I had a blast with this thing. This is the first time I'm going to be using Dragon Tail with Groudon when it does have Precipice Blades. So when you do have Dragon Tail, it is actually going to allow you to run Kyogre as well as Rayquaza comfortably. You know, it all depends on the situation, of course, but you can pull things off that you couldn't typically do if you had Mudshot. Although Mudshot's going to be gaining energy a little bit faster, it is going to be giving you coverage up against, I don't know, say Rayquaza, where you're pretty much just walled and screwed. But if you have Dragon Tail, you're going to be able to do a ton of damage and a lot of pressure as well. Now, granted, you're not going to be farming and gaining as much energy as quickly as Mudshot, but that's the trade-off that you have to take here. But with that said, let's see what we have going on here. We're going to be pairing it up with several different Pokemon here, including the Giratina that I do not think I put the IVs, but you've seen it so many times at this point. It's a level 50 Giratina with like 13 in defense and then 15 attack, or 13 in HP, 15 attack, 15 defense. All right, but yeah, we have Mewtwo here, and it was fun. Now, we're just going to see a couple of battles. It's not a long video. I just thought you'd want to check this out here because it's a good little combination. All right, so let's see what we have. Hope everybody is going to have a great Froggy Community Day. You want to grind your butt off for this because not only is Greninja going to be great, and we're going to be getting Ash Greninja in the future, and you know want to have a good one. But it's also *3 Stardust catch. All right, so that Mewtwo is going down. There's no more shields, and we Dragon Tail them down. Let's go. They debuffed themselves too much. Let's get it. Next battle. Oh, perfect example, Rayquaza. Look. Typically, I would have had a swap. There's nothing I would have been able to do here. As a matter of fact, I probably would run a different team and not have Giratina, or Giratina in the back. So they're going to be swapping into Ho-Oh, and I bring in my Giratina. There it is. Let's have a little fun here. Hitting me with the Sacred Fire, and they get the attack drop. Of course they do. So we're going to go ahead and, of course, go straight for the Shadow Ball. And they're shielding it up. Is this going to be the one where they double shield? Getting to the next one here. And I think I'm just going to let this go as well. Calling another Sacred Fire, and that's exactly what they're going to be going for. No attack debuff this time. And yeah, it's not going to do too much. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting farm. Oh my goodness, they swapped to Snipe, but I was able to get to the ominous win up against that Rayquaza, and they're able to sneak a Dragon Tail through and take me out, bringing back the Groudon. Now, this is not very effective Precipice Blades, but it's enough to take them out. Let's go. Down goes Rayquaza. We immediately hit that, not even taking damage, and we still have a full Rayquaza in the back. They've got an Excadrill, and we've got 2 shields here now. Since we have Dragon Tail, it's not going to be farming up as fast, so although we are in a pretty decent position, we could screw it up pretty fast. So let's see what happens here. Going for the Fire Punch, getting the last shield, and then bringing in the Rayquaza, and we're able to get to the Breaking Swipe before they throw a Rock Slide here. Meaning we're going to be able to, we can let the first Rock Slide go. Technically, it doesn't even matter. Even if you debuff them 2 times, you're going to have to debuff them like almost 3 times to make a big impact. All right, so getting off the next one here, this is getting really close. We farm them down and get to the Breaking Swipe and take the win up against this Ho-Oh. Let's go. All right. Next battle, what do we got going on here? Do you want me to start live streaming my community days again? Let me know. All right, we have a Genesect, and that is going to be the freeze one because you can see the, they see it on its back. Getting to the Fire Punch here. I'm going to go ahead and throw that. Now, I'm going to call them. I'm going to call bluff. I'm going to say you're going to go X-Scissor here. Hey, let's go. Call in the X-Scissor. That is a massive saver for us. And they're going to be swapping into Kyogre while retreating with energy on that Genesect. And we are going to go ahead and bring in our Rayquaza to have a little fun here. Now, it takes forever for them to get to Blizzard. As a matter of fact, I don't even think they can get there. We get to our next Breaking Swipe. Now, even if they hit us with Thunder, we're fine. We're going to let this go. At this point, it probably is a Blizzard. So they use both shields, and we still have 2. Sounds good to me. We could go in here with Groudon and farm down, but I'm going to bring in Kyogre and gain myself a good amount of energy before we do farm them down, which is great. Bringing in a Giratina. Okay, so we have to look out for a catch. If they catch a Blizzard, oh my gosh, that's going to be horrible. So I was a little cautious there. They probably wanted to swap any second, and we're going for the Blizzard. Not quite enough to take them out. Immediately swapping. They bring in the Genesect. Now, we're just going to shield this up probably, and X-Scissor, but we have Fire Punch, so we're going to go ahead and throw it immediately here. This one's getting a little bit close. Energy on this thing as well, but we're still taking them out. Let's go. We had 1 shield left anyways. Alrighty, Dragon Tail has proven to be pretty nice. I was having a blast. Now here's the funny thing about this Mamoswine. I was kind of thinking to myself, yeah, this team's kind of weak to Mamoswine. You know, we got Kyogre. Wait, do we have Kyogre yet? No. Oh yes, we do. That would be kind of a, you know, a little bit of a trouble situation if we did encounter it. The next thing you know, I encountered it. I was like, yeah. Alright, Sue. What are we doing here? I'm going to go ahead and shield. I think we're shielding this up, farming them down, and we're going to be looking pretty good. We are down a shield, but we do have a decent amount of energy here. Gonna throw the Fire Punch immediately, expecting that Mamoswine, and we got the alignment that we wanted to get again, so we can go up against them with our Kyogre. Now, they do have high horsepower, which is going to do a decent amount of Kyogre, but we don't really need to worry about it. They immediately swap, still holding on. They must have like 100 energy on that damn Mamoswine. And we bring in our Rayquaza as they do swap into their Mewtwo, letting that Side Strike go because there's really no need to shield that one up quite yet. They're not going to Psycho Cut us down, especially after we did go for the Breaking Swipe. Getting to the next one, I'm thinking they let this go intentionally so they can farm a little bit. I mean, I don't know why they would want to farm. I think they just gave up. Yeah, okay. It's a wrap there. Looking good. Let's go Rayquaza and team. Damn, Garchomp. We're not Groudon. Woo! All right, next battle. Ho-Oh. Yeah, so we have two Pokemon that are strong against that. So we have Kyogre as well as Rayquaza. But if I swap into Ray, we can be met with a Charm or a Fairy. If I swap into Kyogre, we could be met with a Dialga. So it's just kind of a bad situation. But I make the swap here. They go for the Brave Bird, and we go for Breaking Swipe. What do they bring in? Dialga? Yeah, of course it is. All right, so we get them. We are down a shield, unfortunately, and well, let's see what we can do here. Bringing in our energy ready Groudon, which has Precipice Blades ready to go, but they're calling it and letting it go. Wow, what a brave soul. Seriously, it's a nice call. All right, I can dig it. Nice. Now, if we get rid of this dragon, I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe. They had a fire up front, right? They had Ho-Oh. Go in Draco. Oh, go big or go home. Zacian. Ooh, this could be bad because Wild Charge, right? So how do we want to play this here? So we're getting the shield. Okay. Wild Charge is obviously not going to KO, but it's going to be pretty close. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. And we sneaked it. They had to, but we snuck it our surf through because the last quick move that we did was enough energy to get to the surf. And we have higher CMP. So, good game, man. Almost had that one. Next battle, we have, what is this thing called again? Kyurem, that's right. Look, it's a long night, long day. It's going to be a long grind tomorrow too, my gosh. All right, shielding up the Glaciate, which did lower our attack at this point, but we're doing super effective with our Dragon Tail, and they just let it go. Like, come on, man. All right, so we're farming them down. Great. They've lowered our attack, so we do have to consider that. Maybe we want to swap to refresh it. Okay, building up to Precipice Blades, potentially. This would still KO, I would think, almost, right? So they shield up a Fire Punch, which is Chef's Kiss, after attack has been dropped. Bringing in Rayquaza, and unfortunately, we're going to be kind of forced to shield this up, otherwise we're going to just be taken out immediately here. Did they just swap into their own Rayquaza? Oh, it's a Haxorus with counter. Yeah. Now this Breaking Swipe is going to do a decent amount. Now check this out, I screwed up. I got greedy here. Damn. That sucks for me, right? I could have, well, you know what? Maybe that worked out for the best because check this out. If we would have took them out, then that Dialga would have been able to farm up a little bit more, getting that much more energy to potentially take us out, right? So, we get to the surf. But will this be enough? This is going to get crazy here, folks. Check this out, Draco Meteor, and we take them out with a Dragon Tail. Let's go. Thank you for watching and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see
your life